What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development. Man, family, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. There's no ifs, ands, buts about that. And you're going to hear me say that for the rest of my life, however long that is. You know what I mean? We have to grow up emotionally. Man, one of the things that God has had to show me, especially through this TikTok video and the YouTube videos, is that you never know who's watching you. I've always known that, but it's been magnified having this little platform. You know what I mean? Stay with me or we're going to go somewhere. So many of us, we struggle with, man, I can't find the right person. So many of us, we struggle with, man, nobody really cares about me. Nobody's really paying attention to me. I don't really matter in this grand scheme of life. And who cares if I'm here or not? You know what I mean? Nobody cares. So many of us struggle with feeling so insignificant. You know what I mean? We go out into the world, we do our job, we do what we do during the day, you know what I mean? And yet, when we come home, when we're by ourselves, we struggle with feeling inadequate. If the truth be told, we don't act like we feel inadequate. We don't act like that when we're out in the crowds. We don't act like that when we're around our friends and our family members. But so many of us, we can have a crowd around us and we feel so lonely inside. We could be at work with 30, 40, 50 people around us and everybody, yeah. And down on the inside, it's like, damn, I'm around all these people and nobody sees me. I'm around all these people and nobody hears me. They hear me talking, but they don't hear my soul crying. They hear me talking, but they don't see my soul dying on the inside. We're going somewhere today. We're going somewhere, I promise you. And so many of us, we get around our families and everybody's at the family reunions or the barbecues or the cookouts, whatever it is we do. And we're sitting there and everybody's drinking and smoking and chopping it up. And we're sitting there, we're smiling and laughing. And on the inside, we know that's a fake ass fucking mask. On the inside, we know, damn, nobody here's connected with me. Damn, this is my blood and flesh, and I'm related to all these people, and they don't even know me. They can't even see me. They see my physical body. They see me laughing and smiling and giggling with these stupid ass, corny ass, lame jokes. And yet they can't see how fake the outside is. They can't see me for who I really am. And if the truth be told, if I talk about what I really want to talk about, everybody's going to ostracize me. If I talk about what I really want to talk about, everybody's going to laugh at me. If I talk about the shit that I'm passionate about, if I talk about the shit that means the most to me, everybody's going to look at me like I'm some crazy person. Everybody's going to look at me like I need to be institutionalized. Everybody's going to look at me like, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking? Shut the fuck up and go back over there with that corny ass, lame ass shit. That's the great majority of us. If the truth be told, we're going there today. We're going there. And so, God's had to show me through this platform. Elijah, you've helped so many people. You have no idea how many people you've helped. You have no idea how many people are dependent on the words that you have to say. You have no idea how many people are dependent on the knowledge and wisdom that you share. I was doing this same stuff before YouTube. I was doing this exact same stuff before YouTube and TikTok and all these other social media platforms. And sometimes we go through things in life that make us feel like we don't matter. Sometimes we go through things in life that make us feel like nobody cares. Sometimes we go through things in life that make us feel like, man, we're just stupid and we're stuck on stupid and nobody values us and nobody values the knowledge and the wisdom that you have. Nobody values the insight that you have. because they don't care about that shit. And they make you feel bad because you care about that. They make you feel bad because that's important to you. They would much rather talk about the Lakers and the Raiders and the Dodgers and the politicians and the entertainers. They would much rather talk about all this other shit than talk about the stuff that matters to you. They would much rather talk about quoting scriptures in the Bible said and Jesus said that. They would much rather talk about that stuff than talk about owning up to our own shit. They would much rather quote scriptures and all this other stuff as opposed to talking about, man, how do we heal our childhood traumas? We've been carrying this baggage since our great ancestors. Our great-great-great-great-grandma had angry issues. Our great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy had alcohol issues and drug abuse and all this other shit. Our great-great-great-grandma was a hoe from the gate to the tomb. We don't want to talk about this shit. We don't want to talk about, damn, I inherited that hoish nature. Damn, I inherited that low self-esteem. Damn, I inherited that self-sabotaging nature. Damn, I inherited that self-hatred. We don't want to talk about this shit. We want to talk about how much money you got. Where do you invest your money in? Do you have Bitcoin? Do you have Dutch coin? Do you have all this other stupid ass shit? Man, did you see the game last night? Man, I made 200. Man, I made 2,000. I made that betting on this, and I use this platform right here. Man, I gamble over here, and I put this much money. And we talk about this superficial, stupid shit. We'll talk about who J-Lo is dating, whatever her fucking name is now. We talk about who these people are dating. We talk about all this shit that don't fucking matter. But we don't really want to talk about us. And when we do want to talk about us, it's superficial shit. We don't want to talk about our fears. We don't want to talk about our insecurities. We don't want to talk about our low self-esteem that we hide and mask with nice clothes and jewelry and nice cars and our jobs and titles. We hide our fears and our insecurities and our low self-esteem and our self-hatred with all this fluff. We want the world to think that, man, we're so great and we got life so figured out and we're so happy and so excited. And then when the truth is, we're scared as fuck. When the truth is, we're frustrated as fuck. When the truth is, we feel so inadequate. I did all this shit and I'm still fucking lonely. I did all of this shit and I still ain't got no fucking joy. I did all of this shit and I still ain't fucking happy. I did all of that shit and I still ain't got no fucking peace. I got all the titles and labels. I got the cars and the clothes. I got the women and the houses. And I still feel fucking lonely. I got all this shit. I could travel where I want to, for how long I want to. And I still feel inadequate. I still feel inadequate. Truth be told. But we don't want to talk about that. We don't want people to know that. We don't want people to see that. We don't want our family to think that. We don't want our co-workers and business partners to see that. So we go to work and we put on this fake ass fucking smile as we walking in. Man, we get a little swag in our step. We walking in like we the shit. We got our cologne on, our perfume, whatever the fuck it is you wear, and man, we walking in and we wanting their attention. We're needing their attention. But the truth is, we want their attention, but we only want so much of their attention. And what I mean by that, we don't want them to get to know the real us. We don't want them to see the real us, the scared us, the depressed us, the angry us, the bitter us, the lonely us, the frustrated us. We don't want them to see that part of us. We don't want them to know that part of us. We just want them to know me as I present myself to you. I don't want you this close. We can't have deep conversations. We can't be transparent with each other. Because I'm afraid. I'm terrified. Because the truth is, I've been made to not like myself. I've been made not to accept myself. I've been made not to love myself. And because I don't like me, because I don't love me, I don't think there's a way that you can love me. I don't think that you liking me is really real. I don't think that that's possible. I think you like this pretty me. I think you like this good looking me. I think you like this sexy me. I think you like this part of me. That's a mask and a facade. So I can't show you the real me. Because I'm ashamed of the real me. I'm embarrassed of the real me. The real me is some corny little girl. The real me is some corny little boy. And I don't want you to see that part. I can't become that vulnerable to you. I don't even like being that vulnerable with myself. Real shit. And so we do all these things. Overeating, drinking, and over drinking, you know what I mean? And we just do all this crazy shit. You could do something good and abuse it. And the purpose of it is all wrong. Case in point, you can exercise. I love exercising. Love working out with weights. You could work out and go to the gym and all that healthy shit. And do it for the wrong motherfucking reason. You could go to the gym and do all this running and get on the elliptical and the Stairmaster and the treadmill, run around the track, do yoga, do Pilates, do all this shit you fucking want to. And you're doing it for the wrong fucking reasons. Real shit. You could do it because the truth is, you have low self-esteem. You don't really like you. But you know when you go to the gym, people are going to be admiring your body. People are going to be like, damn, she got her shit straight. Damn, she got a fucking ass. Damn, look at them titties. Damn, look at them abs. Damn, look at his fucking arms. Damn, look at his fucking chest. Damn, he got some big ass fucking legs. And so we know that people are watching us. We know that people are paying attention to us. And that feeds our ego. So you're going to the gym and you're doing what appears to be great and da-da-da-da. You're doing it for the wrong reasons. You could convince yourself, man, I'm just doing it to stay in shape and da-da-da. I like working out. And yeah, you might like all that shit. You might enjoy doing yoga and all this other shit. But the truth be told, when you dive deep into the subconscious thoughts and fears, you come to realize, I'm going to get a lot of attention. People are going to be noticing me. People be talking about how flexible I am. People be talking about how, man, you're so great at yoga. And look how you're able to do this posture. And look at you over here and you're there. And people, we feed on that. We feed on those compliments. People don't even have to say, just the fact that you know they're watching you is enough. You're still feeding off their energy, whether they say anything or not. The fact that he took a double look, the fact that that's energy. And we feed off of that. We do. It makes us feel good about ourselves. One of the things that God showed me was that you go to the grocery store. And it's like this in California. I don't know how it is here in New York. In California, you go to a grocery store and you can buy a bottle of water for like $1. That same bottle of water is right down the street at the little deli store, at the little corner store. That same bottle of water you bought at the grocery store, it's going to cost you $1.79, $1.99. Same bottle, same label, everything. Go to a college football game, go to a college basketball game. That same bottle of water that you're paying $1 for, that you're paying $1.79 for, is now running you $4 to $5. You used to be able to go to a Raiders game or go to a Lakers game. That same bottle of water is now costing you $6, $7. Same label, same everything. And what God had to show me was, Elijah, it's not that the water changed. It's not that the value of the water changed. What changed was the location of the bottle of water. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. The same bottle of water at the grocery store is $1. At a Laker game is $7, $8. Some of you caught that, some of you went right over your heads. We look at ourselves, so many of us, because of our shame and our guilt and the trauma and the crap that we're carrying. We don't see our value. And so we settle for this $1. And we're excited that people are willing to give us $1. We're excited that people want to spend this time with us. When if you change your location, change your surroundings, change your environment, change your frequency, change your vibration, those exact same people are willing to give you so much more. Those same people see you as so much more. And all you did was change your vibration, change your energy, change your location. We got to catch that. But how do you change your vibration? How do you change it? You got to do the motherfucking work. You got to stop being distracted with the bullshit. You got to be willing to put in the fucking work. I'm not talking about just reading the Bible. I'm not talking about just quoting scriptures. You got to do the fucking psychological work. You got to be willing to face your motherfucking fears. You got to be willing to dive into the deep abyss of your psychological mind. You got to be willing to dive deep into your fucking emotions and understand why you think the way you think. Understand why you feel the way you feel. Why do you respond and react the way you do? Why do you think this way? We got to grow up. Man, it's not easy. Life is not easy. Life is not hard. Life is just life. It's what you do with it. It's how you live it. That's what matters. Life just be lifing. What matters is what frequency you're on, what vibration you're on. That determines how life is going to be for you. Whether it's going to be hard or whether it's going to be easy. It's all about how you live it. And how you live it is the energy, your vibration. We got to grow up. Hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you. Peace.